TooooNight. The moon enters the sign of Sagittarius, Sunday, January 7th. Let's talk about it. Look to see what house you have Sagittarius in, because if you plant good seeds, you're going to be upgrading something in that house, updating something in that house, or something, an upgrade, an ascension is going to be happening in that house. We have the moon squaring Lilith, so it's going to be challenging to adhere to your everyday regular routine. Um, Also going to be challenging to stay on like whatever health regimen that you've been on or put yourself on. It's going to be hard to like stick to it. Any sort of routine or pattern, it's going to be hard to kind of stick to it. The moon is also in sextile aspect with Pluto, so that's going to be the opportunity to transform your status, transform your career, transform your position. And since it's on the cusp of Aquarius, it's also going to be an opportunity to transform your network. With the moon being in Sagittarius, obviously we want to transform it in a good way, in a way where it's like better, where like we're reaching a new level when it comes to like the people we're associating ourselves with. These might be higher ranked people with more status, more money, more business, or things as well that kind of uplift your status. You might be associating yourself with things like that. Also, the moon trines Neptune, which I love. If you planted good seeds, especially, you probably woke up this morning like feeling expansive, feeling almost kind of like childlike, like kind of just curious for the future, feeling like the world is your oyster or the universe is your oyster, like my new song I just dropped. Anyway, but yeah, you're definitely gonna be feeling like the universe is your oyster, feeling like you just have so much hopes for the future. Like you might really wake up this morning and be like, nah, 2024 is my motherfucking year. Like I don't know what I was talking about 2 days ago. This year is my motherfucking year. Like type shit. It's just lots of faith, lots of optimism, hope. Yeah, it's really good vibes. It's also feeling like all your dreams are coming true. It's like like with the moon is Sagittarius, like you're adding all these meanings and reasonings to support that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you feel it so strongly. Like I know my dreams, my hopes, my wishes, they're gonna come true. Like and this is why. This is the reason why. This is the meaning why. Why else would that happen? Type shit. Like gonna be adding all these meanings and reasonings, but that's a good way to do it though. The moon is going to square Saturn, so it's going to be hard to actually ground down all of these hopes and wishes. Like this morning, I woke up like feeling like I need to dream bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like the goals that I'm aiming for ain't big enough, and that's just the Sagittarius Jupiter influence with the trine of Neptune. Like Jupiter's expansive, Jupiter's big, and then the trine of Neptune is like that. These are your dreams, these are your fantasies, these are your hopes. So it's like now you're getting bigger aspirations, bigger dreams, bigger hopes, right? Dreaming bigger, and that was me this morning. But with the square to Saturn, it was like it's challenging for me to actually okay, like what can I do right now in the real world, in the material plane to facilitate that goal I just set, that bigger, expensive goal I just set for myself to actually make it possible. It's going to be challenging actually grounding down some of these bigger dreams, some of these aspirations and goals that you're coming up with. Maybe you've been had some of these dreams and goals, but for some reason now with these aspects, now you're feeling like it's actually possible. You're feeling like you actually can make that happen, and you're just feeling like hopeful, like yeah, this I believe like this is gonna be my reality one day type shit. Also, the moon is going to King Kunk's Jupiter, so we're going to misunderstand how to expand our foundation. Also, tonight the moon is going to conjunct Venus, so that's going to be the ability to indulge in the go energy, this is being an opportunist and indulging in all of the opportunities that you didn't see in front of you before. You see it now, and you're indulging in it, you're enjoying it, you're like taking it for like not taking it for granted, but in a good way, meaning like you're jumping on that, like you're not letting no opportunity just pass you by. It's also indulging into internal traveling as well, based on these aspects I see so far. I feel like we're going to be doing more internal traveling than external traveling during these next 2 days. Um, so yeah, indulging in internal traveling, which is just thinking and coming up with new ideas, going far out in your mind and coming up with shit that works, that is new, discovering new ways you could expand or new ways that you could upgrade something. again, with the trine of Saturn, these might just be like new dreams and new goals that you were just jumping around in your mind and you came up with, and you feel like, yeah, I really want to make that happen. It's just like opportunities are opening up right now. Opportunities have probably been in your face, but you just couldn't see it before, and you can see it now. Um, this is like such a important time to like go for your fucking dreams. The sun's already in Capricorn, like we're already focused and on our business and on our status, and we're already trying to express some form of status. So like these transits are literally just supporting that and like boosting that up, these aspects I meant. And then on the 8th, the moon is going to trine Chiron, so that's going to be the gift of making a mistake that leads to an expansion. It leads to growth, it leads to a lesson being learned. um yeah, it's also the gift of healing any hits to the ego that you might have had, feeling like you got your sauce back. Yeah. Then later that day on the 8th, the moon is going to trine the north node. So that's pretty nice. Like feeling like you got your sauce back or learning something important that you needed to learn. And then later after that happens, the moon is going to trine the north node, which is the gift of being on the right path. So essentially that mistake is going to kind of, if you're like going down the wrong path, it's like that little bump, that little mistake, that little blip is just going to pretty much redirect you. And so that's good. And if you're already on the right path, then it's just going to be like feeling like you got your sauce back, um feeling, you know, like your ego is healed, like got your sauce back. So and that's just going to kind of get you to motivate you to move even further down the path that you're going, because you just feel good about yourself overall. And it's a north node, so it's the correct path. It's the path you're meant to go down. And then on the 9th, the moon is going to square Neptune. So it kind of feels like today the energy is building, the optimism, the hope, the excitement is building. Tomorrow it's like the peak point. And then on Sunday, it's just like, no, not Sunday, on Tuesday, the 9th, it's just going to like, it's not going to plummet. It's going to be entirely up to you. It's just going to like kind of station neutral. That's what I'm feeling like with the moon, because the moon is going to square Neptune on the 9th. So it's going to be challenging to have faith. So it's just going to be like pretty much up to you to like put in the energy work and keep up the faith, keep up the hope. Yeah. I also want to say, keep up the optimism and don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Don't lose sight of the overall big end goal. The moon is also going to conjunct Mercury on the 9th. So this is connecting to your thoughts, and the conversations you're having pertaining to these new expansive ideas and career goals, and wanting to maybe explore new outlets that you feel like you could expand on, or you feel like you could actually make happen and facilitate into reality. And it's also going to be the ability to analyze some of these higher goals and dreams that you kind of got 2 days ago, today and tomorrow. And like, yeah, it's going to be the ability to actually analyze it, put a plan to it, critique it, and perfect it as well. I do also want to say that it's also going to be the ability to learn more about, you know, the upgrade or the update, or whatever new ideas or dreams or goals it is. Learn more about it, get more familiar with it. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that on Sunday. That's good. Just don't get so lost in the details of it that you end up like, again with the square to Neptune, end up just like getting so frustrated you just like you lose all hopes, lose all faith, and you feel like it's not possible anymore, when like it still is possible. So just don't get so stressed under every little detail. And also don't care about the opinions of others. If others feel like it's not possible, or they feel like that's way too foreign, that idea is just way too different, fuck them. Like, you keep your own faith in your own idea. Like, believe in your ideas and goals, bitch. And the moon is going to quincunx Uranus on Sunday, so we're going to misunderstand how to be unique, original, how to own our individuality and our weirdness when it comes to gaining support or security, or, you know, a foundation. Good luck!